Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're testing solar panels. As you can see, these are the fabric folding panels. This one is a GRECELL. You could be really surprised what you can get for a little bit of money. And I think this GRECELL is one that qualifies for that condition. I've had it for 6 months now. I've had it sitting out a lot. It's been beat up by wind. So it's gotten, windstorms. It's been through many windstorms. It got rained on. So I think I've given it a really fair shot, and it's held up really well. It works just as well today as it did when I first set it up. So the durability seems really good. The price is really good. I think that's a good price for a 200-watt panel this size, this features. And there are several things about this panel that make it stand apart. I think the quality of the construction is unusually good. I think this is going to be more durable than most. It seems to have kind of a laminated feel to it. I think it's better than nearly all of the other fabric panels I've seen. I have questions about most, they're just fabric, and I think, is this going to hold up over the long haul? You set this thing out every day for a year and gets beat up by the weather. I think the construction of this is better and therefore warrants a little higher price. Of course, as I always say, don't buy a solar panel unless it comes with MC4. This does. And with an MC4, if you lose a cable, if you break a cable, you can just go to Amazon and buy a new cable. MC4 to everything is available. The most common ones are Anderson connectors, AXT60. You may never have heard of that. That's becoming a very, very common connector now, 60 and 90, but the 90 is only on the big stuff, so it'll be a 60. And of course, the 8mm or 5.5mm. Those are the ones that are most common. 8mm is on both the Jackery and the BLUETTI, and I think a lot of others too. So an 8mm cable to an 8mm adapter, so it'll go from the MC4 to 8mm. That's a really, really good thing. Well, that is an area where this one excels. I mean, it really excels and stand out as better than almost any other panel. It comes with this MC4 to 4-way adapter, having most of the ones I just mentioned on the other end. See, it has 4 cables coming out of the end. It's 1 into 4. And the other 4 are, of course, an 8mm. So this will plug right into your BLUETTI, most of your Jackeries. On the majority of power stations are going to take 8mm, and you've got it. The next one is an XT60. Again, that is becoming and will become more in the future a very, very common adapter. So this 4-in-1 cable will do that, and Anderson, and that's really common. Anderson is the oldest, I think, of all of them, and works one of the best of all of them, but it's not terribly, terribly common. And finally, it's a mini aviation plug, and that's not the norm at all. I don't know why they gave you that. I think there would have been a better choice, but there it is, and maybe more and more of them are going to use mini aviations in the future. At any rate, having the 3 most common and 1 less common in one cable from your MC4, I think this cable, I'd spend a lot of money on this cable just to know if Amazon was selling just this cable for up to $50, I'd buy it because it's got 4-in-1 in it. And I think this is a really, really, really exceptional deal to get this on this panel. So I think the construction is good. I think what it comes with is good. MC4 connectors. Price is just a little higher than I would like to pay, but I think for the construction and the cable, it's a pretty good deal. So how much power is it putting out? Well, it's completely normal. I've just tested it, and it's about 4:30, closer to 5 now in the afternoon. Sun's getting lower on the horizon, and it's putting out 140 watts, and that's completely normal. 140 watts. People say, why doesn't it put out the full 200? Because the manufacturers test under ideal conditions, and there's nowhere near ideal conditions here. Right now, perfectly fine. That's very good. Produces a completely normal, acceptable amount of power. Has worked just super well for me. This panel has been nothing but great. I would give it 100% recommendation. If this comes down to a buying decision, I think if the better construction and the better cable might offset a little bit higher price. If price is highest priority, they're cheaper panels, although I'm not sure they will last as long as this one. So it's your call. You'll have to make that decision. Best price or a little higher quality. So here's the GRECELL solar panel setting out. It's a good looking solar panel. I think the quality of construction is better than most. I would definitely say the quality of construction is definitely a little superior to most of these 200-watt panels that I've tested or seen. It's a good panel. So everyone, here's the GRECELL seen from the side. It's just fine. Construction's good. Stands up in wind and weather just fine. I've had it actually get rained on. Cody's walked on it. Lots of dust have blown on it, and it's just fine. Here we're at the back of the GRECELL. You can see the legs are just very standard. Quality seems just fine. They stand up well. Velcro is good. It's a great panel. Highly, highly recommended. I would buy it in a heartbeat. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you got something out of this video. If you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.